Hello. Today we'll be discussing the fifth chapter of the second book of Aristotle's Art of Rhetoric. This chapter is concerning fear and its obverse confidence. Fear, according to Aristotle, is a pain or a disturbance to one's peace of mind by the prospect of some terrible thing coming to them, whether that terrible thing is near at hand or far away. The closer the terrible thing is, the stronger the fear will be, and the more terrible the thing itself is, the stronger the fear will be. And Aristotle is keen to say that fear is dependent on the person, what that person thinks is able to cause them pain, and what that person subjectively thinks is imminent and close by and ready to cause them pain. Therefore, if we can influence the perception of the imminence of something and the fearfulness of that thing, then we can induce fear in the audience. In terms of the psychological traits that characterize the fearful men, according to Aristotle, are men that have done something bad. For people that have wronged others are always conscious of the retribution, the justice that's coming for them. And they're conscious of people looking to take revenge upon them. The fearful are also those who are scared of something which is stronger than themselves, or something stronger than themselves is also fearful of. Aristotle also cautions the reader to be fearful of the quiet and unscrupulous individuals, because the uncertainty of their whereabouts, of their identity even, as our enemies, increases and exacerbates that fear, because we never know quite where they are or how distant they are from ourselves and whether that distance is safe. We also fear things we can't easily help or have control of. So fear is tied to possibility. So Aristotle says fear is associated with the expectation that something destructive will happen to us. Plainly, nobody will be afraid who believes nothing can happen. So it's the possibility of a bad thing happening that brings fear into people's hearts. And for that same reason, people who have never come upon hard times, or believe themselves invincible or blessed or lucky, tend to not be fearful. This is another reason why the old are more fearful than the young, according to Aristotle. Fear sets us thinking about what can be done, and nobody thinks about what can be done when things are hopeless. So fear is distinct from hopelessness in that the things we fear, we ought to have some control over them. We can't fear death, for example, because that's inevitable, but we can fear invasion or theft or illness. We can try and do something about those things. So it lies on the scale of probability. And Aristotle says if we want to make the audience frightened, we need to make them feel they really are in danger of something, pointing out that it has happened to others who are stronger than they are, and is happening or has happened to people like themselves at the hands of unexpected people, in an unexpected form and at an unexpected time. So that's combining all of the points. It's happened, the thing happening is formidable and has affected people we consider to be more formidable than us, and there's no way of knowing when it will happen, where it will happen, and how it will happen. The opposite of fear is confidence, and confidence is the mental picture of the nearness of what keeps us safe. and the absence or remoteness of what is terrible. We feel if we can take steps to cure or prevent trouble, we feel confident. If we haven't wronged others or have been wronged by others, if we have no rivals or strong foes, we will feel confident. If we've always succeeded or always managed to pull through and things tend to iron out for us, we'll feel confident. We feel confident when there's nothing to terrify us. If we believe ourselves to be stronger and more superior to our rivals, whether that's in terms of wealth, physical strength, support or resources, territory, the power of God or luck or fortune or providence, these things will make us confident. Finally, anger also brings confidence, because anger is the conviction that we've been wronged, and wrongdoers tend to get justice, and Aristotle says that the divine powers are on the side of the wronged. That's a nice thought, at least. And that brings confidence too. So much for fear and confidence. Thank you, and see you at the next video.